I am Batman. Average Sniper.
Hey, what's up everybody? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another video. Today you are seeing gameplay from the Modern Warfare beta, which in my opinion was a huge success for Call of Duty. In this video, I want to explain to you guys a little bit about why I think it would be a really good idea for Call of Duty to come out with a Battle Royale mode, even if there's a lot of Call of Duty players that don't want to see that. Not everybody enjoys Battle Royales, I completely understand that, but I do think there should be a Battle Royale mode for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and here's why. Before I get into all the details, I want to tell you guys that Call of Duty is the game that made me want to start doing YouTube videos and basically playing a lot of first-person shooters. And from 2009 to 2015, Call of Duty was the only game that I played. In 2015, I did move on to Battlefield Hardline simply because I was not impressed with the futuristic Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, all the jumping around, wall running, and crazy stuff like that followed. Now, Call of Duty has slowly been getting back to their roots by taking out some of the futuristic aspects that a lot of players have complained about, but the last Call of Duty still did not give me that same feeling as the original Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, which were probably three of my all-time favorite Call of Duties to play. Especially Modern Warfare 2, that's the one that I remember having the most fun on. So, having said all that, guys, I just wanted to give you a little background on where I'm coming from as a Call of Duty player, a Battlefield player, and a PUBG player. Probably played PUBG almost just as much as I've played Battlefield. But Call of Duty still is the game that I've played the most. Even though I didn't get a lot of subscribers from it, Call of Duty will always hold a special place in my heart just because of all the fun I had on the old ones. Now, this new Modern Warfare beta makes me feel just like I'm playing one of the classic Call of Duties from 8, 9, or 10 years ago. And that is awesome to have that nostalgic feeling back. Here's why I think there should be a Battle Royale, guys. Call of Duty is trying to outdo not only themselves, but they're trying to outdo Battlefield as well with this new 32 versus 32 game mode. It is awesome to play if you are a Battlefield fan, and it's basically Battlefield Conquest with Call of Duty mechanics. So not only have they outdone previous Call of Duty titles for the past several years, but they're trying to outdo and pull in a lot of Battlefield players. Now, if that's their strategy, wouldn't it only make sense that they also target the huge Battle Royale community out there? There are so many people that only play Battle Royale games now ever since they've been made popular by games like H1Z1, PUBG, and Fortnite. So Battle Royale is a huge part of the gaming community now, whether you love it or hate it. And if this were my game, I would want to get all gamers, regardless of their preference, into my game by giving them an option to play the mode that they love the most. So this Call of Duty is going to have a single player campaign. It's going to have the classic multiplayer, which is really good. It's going to have the ground war 32 versus 32, and it might even move up to 50 versus 50. There's been a lot of talk about that. That would be pretty amazing too, as long as the maps are big enough for it and it's not just a giant clusterfuck, you know. But yeah, it would only make sense for them to continue on and pull in Battle Royale players as well. Because if you love it or hate it, the Battle Royale community is huge, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Another thing that I think they should do when they do release a Battle Royale is they should make it free. Now, it might sound kind of crazy for Call of Duty to make something that's free. It's totally unheard of, I know. But I think Fortnite has set a great example of how successful a free-to-play game can be if the microtransactions are focused correctly. Now, I believe the microtransactions should only be focused on things like clothing, weapon skins, and maybe other cool little items that don't actually help you win the game, but are just nice to have. There should also be some kind of battle pass that lets you pay like 10 bucks or whatever so that you can unlock some of these skins through achievements that you would otherwise have to pay a lot more than 10 bucks to get. I do not believe that there should be any items that can be purchased through microtransactions that would give the player an advantage over other players. So basically I'm saying this should definitely not be a pay to win Battle Royale experience. Now, the main reason I think it should be free is so that everybody tries it. If I was a developer of a game, one thing I know that I would understand is that not everyone is going to like my game. Even if my game is a massive success in its own community, I would also want it to be successful in other communities too. So keeping in mind that not everyone's going to like my game, I would still like to give everyone the opportunity to try my game. And I don't know why a lot of game developers don't think like this already, because Fortnite has, I don't really play Fortnite or even like it that much, but I tried it and I played it a couple times, and even though I'm not into that kind of game, that's all I would want. I would just want people to give it a try, because for every person that doesn't like it, there's going to be a couple more that do like it, that didn't expect to like it in the first place, and the only reason they tried it is because it was free. It could also help increase sales for the base Call of Duty game, because maybe somebody that hasn't played Call of Duty in years tries the Battle Royale and says, hey man, this makes me feel like the old Call of Duty. It gives me this nostalgic feeling that I used to love when I played Call of Duty, 8 or 9 years ago when I was just a kid. I think I'm going to try the multiplayer because this Battle Royale is so good. I can't think of any reasons to make the Battle Royale pay to play. I just can't think of it. I think it should be free. I mean, the base games cost $60 like every Call of Duty. So you pay $60, you get the campaign, the multiplayer experience, the 32v32. That's all great. But a free Battle Royale would just be the icing on the cake. That would just, I think that would pull in so many more players of Modern Warfare. And even if they didn't buy the full game, like I said, if they have the right microtransactions for skins, camos, clothing, things like that, it's definitely going to pay for itself and probably make them even richer than they already are. So if this were my game, I would definitely make a free Battle Royale. I want to know what you guys think, having heard all this, and I want to know your opinions, whether you like Battle Royale, whether you dislike it, whether you think Call of Duty should do it, should stay away from it, and the reasons behind it too. I love reading the comments, and I love replying to comments too that warrant a reply, so I'm very curious to see what the Call of Duty community, what the Battlefield community, and what the Battle Royale community, specifically PUBG, has to say about this Call of Duty and whether or not it should have the Battle Royale mode. Now, if it does have the Battle Royale mode, I don't think that's going to stop me from playing the multiplayer or the 32v32 mode, because it's just been so fun. The main reason I stopped playing Battlefield is just because it got really stale with the conquest mode. There wasn't a lot of customization on the guns. There wasn't much incentive to keep playing. But just in the beta, I can see tons of incentives, tons of attachments you can unlock on your guns, tons of different ways to play, and there's not even any microtransactions yet, obviously, on things that you can buy. So I do think Call of Duty is going to be very successful this year, and if they had a really good Battle Royale to add on to it, I think that would make it even more successful. But like I said, that is just my opinion as a Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Battle Royale PUBG player. So I'm very curious to hear or to read what you guys have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and consider hitting that join button if you'd like to support. I'll see you guys on the next video or the next live stream, and I hope you have a great day. Later, everybody.
Okay.